There are many reasons why a person experiences homelessness.
For many people, it's strictly economic. We often see people who are employed, who are about to get stable housing or they've obtained stable housing, and then one crisis will put them right back into sort of at the very beginning.
Unexpected crisis, like when a car breaks down or going to the hospital.
Suddenly their car breaks down, they can't afford to fix it. The public transportation in Lincoln is not really conducive to working like shift work or any weekend work. And so they couldn't get to work and they didn't get paid, and then because they didn't get paid, they couldn't pay their rent, and everything sort of snowballed from there.
According to Heffelbauer, the difference between being stable and sliding into homelessness is only about $250.
We've got a pretty good handle on who is experiencing homelessness in our town.
This is because Lincoln has 45 different agencies, like Region 5 Systems, Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach, and Centerpoint, all working together to get people off the streets and placed into proper facilities.
It's tricky.
But their collaboration is working. In the most recent point-in-time count, which is when organizations in the area go out and measure the extent of homelessness on a single day in the community, it showed 451 people identified as homeless. The drop in population is also due to the Housing First model.
The idea is keeping them housed will create stability in their lives, and we're going to be encouraging slowly.
Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach works to place people in proper housing, but also provides 2 meals a day for guests.
We have basic need services like showers and laundry. We're a mailing address, a message center, so we have a phone here for their use and we take messages for them.
Many people think that the homeless population is greater in the winter, but Susie says,
actually it's the opposite of that. Our summers are really busy.
The general assumption is that people experiencing homelessness are mainly downtown, but a majority actually take shelter in campsites just outside the city.
There is a chunk downtown, and a lot of that comes over from the Mission, like people just coming across the bridge, knowing that there's money downtown. But then there's also spots around town where there's camps and just people kind of keeping to themselves. It's all over the city, really.
People's perception of homelessness, when you think about somebody who's homeless, it tends to be the single guy on the street with all his stuff or living under the bridge with the behavioral health needs. The reality is in Lincoln, the face of homelessness is more often a single mom with kids.
All the organizations in Lincoln have street outreach workers that talk to this population and offer resources. But Heffelbauer says,
there have been people it's taken months and months before they're finally like, yeah, I'm ready to get housed. I'm ready to accept services.
This is because being in a new environment or apartment can be jarring, and they'd rather stay on the streets where they have more control. Reporting for the Nebraska News Service, I'm Acacia Wetstein.